my loves, and welcome back to BehatiLife YouTube channel. If we're meeting for the first time, welcome. And for those of you that are old friends and family, welcome back. As you guys can tell by the title of today's video, we're going to be diving into what doors are unlocking for you. And I'm so excited about this question because in my morning meditation, I was sitting with myself, talking to my angels and my guides, the ancestors, the divine, and was asking them, my spiritual team, what do we want to create for those who are subscribed to my Sacred Anointing Ritual box. I make ritual oils for them, one ritual oil, special ritual oil for them every single month. And this month they said loud and clear, an unlocking oil. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh my God, that's going to be good. That's going to be good. So I asked about what herbs, what do we want to do, oils, essential oils, the herbs, how are we doing this, what's the process? And they broke it all down for me. So it really inspired that process, that channeling time really inspired this question today. So these two energies are going to go hand in hand. So I have 3 keys here. They're not anything special about these keys. I haven't anointed them. I haven't put oils or herbs or anything on them. There's no magic attached to them. However, I felt like they were symbolic enough to use during our time today. And I also feel really called to work with the charms today. You'll see a big bowl of my charms. I'm going to be pulling from that for us. So allow yourself to be naturally gravitate towards the key, the message of what your spirit can sense that you are unlocking. I'm going to be working with the tarot, working with the oracle, and the charms for us this afternoon. All right, so this will be door 1, door 2, door 3, and the links for the Sacred Anointing Ritual box will be linked down below. If you're watching this real time, you have maybe 3 days, I'm not even kidding, to reserve that box if that's something that interests you. If not, if you're watching in real time, those people who reserved are the only ones who will be able to get this oil for now, unless something sticks, and I think it should stay around in the shop. Having said that too, the shop is lightly opened, and right now I'm working on like banishing, removal, cleansing, purging, so feel free to check that out. So again, this is the the key to unlock message number 1. This is the key to unlock message number 2, and this is the key to unlock message 3. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, honeys, so if you chose this key, this is your reading. I'm going to start with the charms. It can get a little loud, so go ahead and mute or lower the volume. And I'm going to shuffle for you now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, wow. Right away, guys, your charms are really telling of, it's interesting because this is kind of the magic that I was working on earlier today. Banishing. This key, so interesting. This key unlocks release. I'm also hearing medicine. For some of you guys, you've been, like, your strength has been how you've held yourself together, how you hold yourself together, and you are choosing to speak up loud. If you've had bottled emotion, if you've been like sugary with how you say things, sweet with how you say things, but you need to be I don't say sharp, but clear, like calling a spade, saying things so loud, saying things so clear. There's no miscommunication. There's no, I know, like, there's no, I'm kind of stumbling over my words, but you have clarity and direction and force in your words. It's not rude. It's not obnoxious. It's bold. It's assertive. It's courageous. It's fearless, even if you're fearful. This is going to unlock doors for you when it comes to energies that have been in your life, kind of feeding off of you. I don't want to use the C word, but I'm going to. Kind of like a cancer. Just feeding off of you, things that just don't want to let go, things that don't want to release, things that are stopping you from being able to move forward. It's so funny. This door that you've unlocked, or that spirit wants you to unlock, is the door of banishing, removal, releasing, cutting cords, so that you can move forward, so that energies aren't leeching off of you. I'm getting a really strong sense of leeching. For some people here, it's this mindset that people have of like, oh, we do these things together. We're a community. You belong to us. You're in a relationship. I deserve this. I need this. I want this. It's a sense of entitlement that I guess, you know what I mean? Like I guess we could say that we're doing it all together. Like we're doing it as a team, but I don't know if it's that others aren't really carrying their weight, or if not everybody is as gifted as you are. So it's like you're almost carrying the weight of the world on your back. You even have the turtle here upside down. You have the crab here reversed. You have so many you have another turtle over here. There's this energy that like you're really wanting to move forward. Like you really have the potential to move forward, but it almost seems like you're considering other things, other energies, bringing the team with you, bringing the family with you, bringing a relationship with you. And the truth is you may have to go this alone or call the shots on something, because they don't have the leadership, or they don't have the capacity to do what it is that you are being called to do, the way that it is that you are called to do it. There's this, it's so interesting. Like there's like, I don't know if this is sweet memories that it is that you have with someone or something that kind of, I don't want to say makes it difficult, but it kind of is like, I just see you wanting to like separate from, maybe things are like bittersweet, or it's like you have sweet feelings towards something, or there's some kind of sweetness here, but it's like you can have the memories, but you're also creating a future for yourself. So it just feels like it's just because we've had a history, or just because we have this together, or just because we share this, doesn't mean that this is going to stop me. Like I need to be bold. There's also fire here, guys. You guys' reading is coming through loud and clear. There's fire here, a lot of fire, like candles set, like I don't want to say separation, because maybe for some of you guys this is the key to unlocks important separation, but it's separation and burning away things so that you can move forward. So for some of you guys, this is deep healing. For some of you guys, this is crazy generational curses. It's like, wow, like it's like someone, like a baptism, like, but being baptized in the ocean, like going in and knowing like, okay, this door unlocks, you walk into an ocean, there's a candle flame. The candle flame symbolizes like your rebirth, the removal, the cutting of the cord. You're baptized in the ocean and you emerge brand new. For some of you guys, there's a real strong connection to ocean energies, ocean orishas, ocean spirits. You have the dolphin here too. I didn't even see that until just now. There's a lot of sweetness here, so I can't tell if this is syrupy sweetness where you're just like, okay, this person is so sweet and so kind, or I have sweet feelings towards them, but that also isn't going to stop me from cleansing myself new. For some of you guys, you're unlocking like God's grace or the divine's grace over your life, and you're about to have this cathartic release of burdens that were off your shoulders, things that you didn't even realize that you carried. Okay, I'm being called to kind of share a story with you guys. You guys know, if you come to my YouTube channel, I don't always have a story, but Spirit inspires me to share certain stories. You even have fish here. Wow. Okay, I didn't realize that I was carrying, this is the metaphor that Spirit is kind of using me to kind of share with you. I didn't realize that as a child I was carrying, and as an adult I was carrying pain from my experiences in childhood. Sometimes you get so used to carrying a burden, especially with the turtle here. You get so used to carrying a burden that you don't realize how heavy it is because you're strong and you've become accustomed to carrying it. But then I was guided to go to the Archangel Michael altar and the shrine, and I prayed. I sat in there. I didn't even know what to say. I didn't totally believe, and it was my first time really being introduced to Archangel Michael and asking for help in that way. And when I tell you guys, I was in there with my head praying, just kind of like talking to the ethers, not even knowing. I was really young. I started to feel really emotional, and I started to become really hyper aware of the burden on my shoulders. And then I just started crying. Like, I just started releasing it. And it wasn't like a loud sob, but it was a deep release of emotion through tears. And it felt so needed. And when I got up and walked out of the shrine, when I was finally done, the place was empty. Probably because I was sitting there for longer than I thought. And my mom was waiting for me. And I literally felt a burden lift off of my shoulders. And then the thing that it was that I prayed for, the miracle that it was that I prayed for, when I tell you guys, within a month, everything kind of aligned to help heal that space. And it was this ache that I had towards my father, you know? And I share this story with you because that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. I also, when you leave the Archangel Michael shrine, and I'll leave there's a shrine for it on my website, and I kind of explain it's been there for years. It's actually one of the top, next to the shop link, it's one of the top visited pages because people go all over the world consistently throughout every year. That page gets so much hits because people are looking for miracles, and they hear about the Archangel Michael shrine and what it is that it does. And I vowed to keep the shrine, like information to the shrine, on my website always, because of how powerful it was and the miracles, and that was my commitment. Anyway, when you go, they give you a candle, a red candle, and they also give you like a tapered, like a brown candle waxed candle to bring home and continue the ritual for either 7 weeks or 9 weeks. I can't remember. I always get those two numbers mixed up. Wow. And then someone just left a comment just now talking about the ocean. So interesting. Because you guys definitely have ocean energy here. Yeah, so you burn that candle, but that's what it is that I'm seeing here. I'm seeing the intention to release. I'm seeing the intention for medicine, energetic rebirth, removal, to burdens, blockages that you've been carrying on your shoulders, that once you release this, once you let this go, you are able to move differently, move in your life. Like, things just kind of flow easy. It's so interesting because at the top, I see this heel. And I think about, like, if you had to run or move comfortably, I know some of you guys are really comfortable in heels, but if you had to run a marathon in your heels, you would be struggling. I don't care how good you are at running in heels or walking in heels. Sometimes it's best to go barefoot or to wear sneakers. Me, I choose barefootedness. I don't know if that's a word, but it is one today. I just feel like someone here, the key that's opening for you, the door that it unlocks is lightness. Lightness in your spirit. Lightness in your movement. You go further, faster, easier, effortlessly, more beautiful by the door that this unlocks. I see a sweetheart here. Like, literally, it's so funny, the sweetness that's coming through. I see someone who has a sweetheart, or maybe there's a symbol of the saying the word sweet, like sweetheart. I see that. That's beautiful. With that being said, it almost feels like this is something that you do for you. For some of you guys, you may actually, it kind of reminds me of like someone who is a Christian and they get baptized in front of people, or they have a private baptism and they just start a new life with, like, knowing that their spirit is light now. Like, Yeah. I love this. I love, 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 love this. Look, you even have the miracle here and the hand of God on it. Oh, you guys are like, whoa, we started off good, right? Like, wow. I do feel like this is energy that's going to move forward. Like, you'll just notice, like, when you remove this burden, and for some of you guys, what's crazy is, like, you don't even realize that you're carrying it. Even with the turtle showing up so much in the crab, you don't even realize that you're carrying a weight here. But as soon as you set the intention to release, to have a removal here, ooh, it just... doors unlock for you, honey. All right, let's go a little deeper into the oracle. I really, really love this key that you guys unlocked. Oh, look, spiritual gifts and abundance. Wow, I love that for you. Love it. Okay, just that one. Spirit says just that one. I'm okay with that. Let's go a little deeper. Oh, this card. Oh, my sexual energy. I wasn't ready for that one. Okay. Gardenia, emotional protection. For some of you guys, it's just really strong, potent, authentic union with self, authentic union with others, authentic union with the divine, and new growth. Yeah. You just are really like, and you're being emotionally... It's so funny because I see with the gardenia, and I just had gardenias on my altar like 2 days ago. It's so known for being like largely protective with like pureness, like pure energy. I love working with gardenia. In my candle work, that's not something that you put on your skin, but it really works for candle magic. Like, it's truly pure. I have gardenia plant in my garden, my witch's garden, because I love working with its energy. It's so protective of pure energy and pure intention and pure spirit. I just feel like a deep, I don't want to say purge, but like cleansing of spirit, cleansing of the past, and then and emerging brand new, having a new lease on life, like a fresh perspective, the lightness in your shoulders. For you guys, I'm actually seeing a white candle. Like, I'm really seeing white and green. It's giving healing waters, my healing waters candle. Oh God, I just like love it. This is why I created that candle. I promise you I'm not trying to sell. But this is why I created that candle, because it literally is the embodiment of all of what I'm seeing here. Okay, anything else that we need to... Wow. It's like a baptism of baptism. Wow, of removing hardship. Removing hardship. But look at how the rain is coming through. The challenges. It's removing the blockages. It's removing the challenges. I'm telling you guys, like, it's like being a turtle and carrying the weight on your shoulders. You don't even realize. Truth. Wow. For someone here, you may be learning something about yourself that this door may unlock, like a truth and awareness and awakening that you're just like, wow, like, I am loved, I'm chosen. This is the truth, and it just really takes a burden off your shoulders. That's what this key is unlocking. I love that for you. Let me just shuffle and pull from this one last deck, and then we're going to move on to the second message. I love this deck. Wow. I really love this pull. What door is being unlocked for them that chose this? Wow. Oh my God. Look. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Healing. Deep healing. That's what's being unlocked for you guys. It's like a baptism. Huge healing, huge transformation. This, for those of you guys, like, your relationships are going to change. Your relationships are going to evolve. You're going to feel like a blessing. You're going to feel baptism. You're going to feel brand new. You're going to feel like a new person. You're going to let go of the past. You're going to let go of the karma. You're going to let go. Like, something here gets cleansed so deep that you just walk really light. And just like, I keep saying the word cleanse and like healing because that's how it feels. It's like if you were like eating, you had no choice but to eat like addictive food or sugary food, processed food, and then all of a sudden you just like wake up one day and you want salads, and then your body just all of a sudden starts feeling light and water is fresh and clean, and you're just in a totally different environment, and you're like, wow. It's like how I felt when I had my retreat, the first retreat. We went to Costa Rica. The energy was like a reset for everybody. The purging, the tears, the community, the connection, all of it was so needed. The food, the rest, oh my God, all of it was so needed. The people, everything. Wow. Okay, if I had to recommend anything for this group, 1000%, the Healing Waters candle, 1000%. It is the embodiment. The energy found in here is the embodiment of that candle. I'll link it down below. For everyone else, or everyone here, thank you so much for allowing me to connect with your energy. Seriously though, because I love this. Also, if you guys have been always someone who's like, you bite your tongue or you're afraid to speak up, that's not going to be a problem anymore. You are just authentically aligned in your truth, and it is a good thing. It is a good thing. All right, I'm sending you guys all of my love. I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure that you're subscribed to this YouTube channel because there's plenty more videos where this came from. And I'll see you in my next one. Moving on to the second key. Sorry, I'm cleansing the energy here. Oh, God, that smells so good. The message here. Or the key, this key. I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied today. But she is. I'm sending you guys all of my love. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, my loves, if you chose the second key, this is the door that it unlocks for you. We are going to be working with the charms first. Whoopsie. It does get a little loud, so go ahead and know that I'm preparing to shuffle these around. Go ahead and lower the volume on your headphones or on your phone or your computer or laptop. I'm going to start shuffling around in 3, 2, 1. That is loud. Cleanse energy a little bit further. If you chose this key, ooh, girl. I'm trying to think of a word for this. Spirit, can you help me? It's like the spirit of ease. Ooh. Someone here, okay, I don't have a word for this, but I can explain it. So someone here is this unlocks like being off the radar, like being, I don't want to say hidden, but like, okay, the image that I'm getting is a little squirrel that goes in, like builds a little nest and allows itself to rest in the nest. Kind of like safe, curled up, just emphasis on safe, sanctuary, not stillness to the point where you're like bored or stagnant, but like still, and you even have Cancer here. It's like a comforting spirit of rest and sleep and beauty, ease and effortless, protection while you rest. For someone here, it's so interesting, this never give up charm is so loud. And then you have a gear on top of it. It's like you're like grinding to the point where you might feel detached from yourself or detached from your emotions or detached from your body or separated from something, separated from your path, your purpose. And what you really needed was rest. There's a sailboat, and with a sailboat, I see this as someone who sails for fun, but it's like they sail to find themselves and for the sake of adventure, and they're protected on that journey of on the road, like on the water, like on the sea, on the ocean. For someone here, you want to get lost in your thoughts. You want to get lost, like in a good way. Like when you, if you're floating in this might scare someone because this actually is my fear, but if you're floating in the middle of the ocean, it feels good. Not like you're lost. You're just like, wow, like no one needs anything from me. Like I'm safe out here. Like you can't, like you could see the sea turtles, you could see the big manta rays, you could see the whales, and it's like all the energy is like aligned that it feels like the world's your best friend and not a threat to you. You have the Justice card. Yeah, someone here just needs balance in their life. Yeah, balance, Magician. Even with the Mirror, you just don't want to be seen. Like this key unlocks the ability to get away, to I don't want to say hide, but like be in a little sanctuary, a little cove. For your peace, for your prosperity, for your abundance, for your happiness, for your joy. And then you come back and then you're creative and offering again. It's like I'm seeing this little peach here, but I see it as like watering the root of the tree that provides the peaches. You guys are looking for nourishment. This key unlocks that nourishment. If it's for some of you guys, it's food. For some of you guys, it's a vacation, some time away. For some of you guys, it's a place, going to a place that like people live their lives to the fullest. There's music, there's food, there's life, there's laughter, and it's not rushed. It's giving like a place that's inspired by the islands, or people from the islands are there. You also have New Orleans here. There's a lot of people from the islands that made their way into New Orleans. The people of New Orleans know how to live that life of slow time, not rushing. There's no need to rush from here to there. It's a beautiful time to eat, to take your time with eating, to rest after you eat, to lose track of time, to wake up in the middle of the night, to walk, barefooted or flip-flop to the next a spot where your friends are meeting, where there's jazz music, and it's just enough. Like, it's just enough. You are enough. The experience is enough. You don't need to you don't need to grind, you don't need to charge forward. That didn't feel good. If at first you were moving with purpose and alignment, then it started feeling like duty, a sense of obligation, and now you just need to disconnect and reconnect with the self and just feel like, this feels cathartic to me, this feels cleansing, this feels, no, not cleansing, nourishing. We don't need to cleanse anymore. For some of you guys, you've done a lot of work. Like, this could be physical work where you're like a job, or you have a career, you have a business, working on yourself, working on curses, working on removing generational curses, spiritual work, working on your body. It's just like work. Like, life starts to feel like work. This door unlocks nourishment. Big, juicy, ripe fruit. Like music that lifts you up and makes you want to dance and move. Friendships that feel like a hug, that you feel so seen and so safe with. Family that understand and like love you unconditionally. Food, again, that nourishes the body. Water that reaches you on a cellular level. That's how deep this hydration goes. Rest, that you wake up and you are just recharged. Let me shuffle. You're kind of similar to the key 1, that door, of something being removed, but it's less cleansing and more nourishment in this. Yeah, your vibration is rising. Age of light, age of light and pillar of light. A lot of light here. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You guys are just ready to emerge. Well, it's like when I say emerge, I feel eventually you'll emerge, but right now it's like you're off the radar so that you can eventually emerge. Right now you're receiving light. Right now you're raising your vibration. Right now you're being replenished. Let me shuffle from... Ooh, girl. Rose, love and healing. Balance the emotions. A lot of... The pine tree is the tree that you are resting in. And that is, look, yeah, desert, resilience, and strength. So interesting that this is coming through because the desert is such an intense place. And I feel like that's kind of where you guys have been operating from is like, I don't say survival, but like resilience and persistence. And this is... like where I see you resting in the pine tree. So you don't need to do any more cleansing or purging or working. The energies around you are doing that for you. Now you get to be replenished while the vibes around you do the work for you. So love happens, healing happens, like the rose is saying. The thorns protect the rose so the rose can just bloom. You guys are blooming. You're in a spirit of bloom. And that's not something that can be rushed. It's something to be enjoyed, though. I'm also hearing the word prosperous, like prosperity. I want to say, like, I just want to be clear that there's a lot more energies around you that are protecting you. It's not you needing to protect yourself so that you can bloom, so that you can focus on blooming, so that you can focus on beauty, so that you can focus on nourishment, replenishment. And then you emerge. Just... wow, guys, look, fertility and youth strawberries. Think about how easily a strawberry can be bruised, how sweet a strawberry is, how much we wait for the what's it called? The harvest. And then you enjoy the harvest, and then that harvest is plentiful. You guys are unlocking really soft, sensitive, juicy, power. Some of you guys are going to be really stepping into your power. Hi, John the Conqueror. Whew. But then also at the same time, this energy is really protective. If I had to recommend anything for the shot for you guys, it would be my Hi John the Conqueror oil and the Nectar of Life candle. Oh my God, yes. That's actually it. The Nectar of Life candle. Because it's an energy that gives you permission and gives you the space to bloom, to be juicy, to be fruitful, to be abundant, to have sweetness, to have ease, to have beauty, to attract. Sometimes we get so... You guys might have been, if you work your magic, you might have been working on like cleansing, removal, like attracting things to help you move forward, attracting things to help you, do something, accomplish something, protect yourself. So it's time now to kind of switch the energy into abundance, ease, beauty, luxury, relaxation, rest, not you continuing to protect yourself. That magic that magic has been done. Now it's about being the strawberry, I don't know how to describe this, but like being the embodiment of a strawberry. Could it be bruised? Could it be scratched? Yes, but it's in a space where it's in a garden that protects the strawberry, appreciates the strawberry, can smell the fragrance of the strawberry, and will honor it and hold it and allow it to be without needing it to be anything other than what it is. And you have so much... If this is like love, this is a place, a relationship, or friendships and connections that really value you, cherish you, and would not do anything to hurt or harm you. And has the capacity to hold you tenderly. You know what I mean? There's a lot of love and sweetness. The Nectar of Life candle, 1000%, and the Hi John the Conqueror to protect you as you're in this space of I don't want to say vulnerability, because if I say that, then someone's going to be like, I don't want to be vulnerable. It's like you're allowed to be, it's like watching, okay, story time. So I love drum circles. The drum circle is spiritually protected because the person who leads the drum circle calls in a force field around it, like energy around it, to protect the circle from people who wish to do harm to those who are inside of the circle. The drums go around activating the spirit of dance and life and renewal and movement and rhythm. And then whoever feels called to dance in the circle can do that. They're not touched. They're not gawked at. They're not being violated. It's not for attention. It's for release and movement, connection, and it's something to be like cherished and given the space so that the goddess can dance, so that the goddess can move. And that's what it is I see here being unlocked for you guys. The space for the goddess to dance. That's it. And when I say that's it, I don't mean like that's it. Like that's all that. No, like simply put, that is what it is. Like it's space for the goddess to dance, for her to be beautiful, for her to be magnetic, to attract, to be appreciated, validated, lifted up, exalted, celebrated, bloom, like so she could bloom. Yeah, I love this. I love this. Every pile has been so good. Okay, that's what's unlocking in your life. If I had to recommend anything to you, because I know you guys ask, the Nectar of Life candle, 1000%, and the High John the Conqueror oil. I'll link them down below. Okay, thank you guys so much for allowing me to connect with your energy. Beautiful, beautiful pile. You guys always challenge me. Like, Spirit is always challenging me with the messages that come through, because I could never. But I love the ability to be able to understand and be guided and led so that I can actually get to the message and pass it over. And I love the uniqueness of this time together and how Spirit speaks. All right, my loves, I'm sending you guys all of my love. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with your energy. And I'm going to move on to the third key, which is right here. This chubby little boy. Chubby little boy. Such a cutie. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Make sure that you're subscribed. Talk to you later. Bye. All right, my loves, if you chose this key, this is your reading. This is the door that it unlocks. Let me just kind of cleanse the space a little bit further. It's my cleansing oil or my cleansing spray. Oops, I just let out the candle flame. Look at that. It's so beautiful. I love smoke. Okay, we're going to start with the charms. It does get a little loud, so feel free to lower the volume on your microphone or your headphones. Lower the volume on your phone, your laptop, whatever it is that you're listening in. I'm going to start shuffling in 3, 2, 1. That's so funny. Okay. Wow. For someone here, I am hearing the word loud and clear, privacy. Are these eyes? Bro, look at all these eyes. I've never seen that before. I hate to say it like that, but I've never seen that before. Wow. My loves, if you chose this key, you have something big on the horizon. I've never seen this before. Big. It could be money, like a check. It could be influence. Someone here is about to be like Oh my God. Even as I say this, my stomach kind of like is twisting a little bit because this is huge. Wow. You could be like, wow, I haven't seen this energy in a minute. Okay. Long time, guys. I mean years. Okay. Someone here is about to like, I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say it. Okay. Sorry. If you're new to my YouTube channel, sorry. Okay. Someone here is about to explode. Not physically. You're not going to walk down the street and just like combust. No, it's like, I don't know if you have like a YouTube channel. I don't know if you're a TV star. I don't know if you're a celebrity. I don't know if you're in politics. You're about to have a huge reputation. You're about to have, okay. Another thing, oh goodness. Someone here, wow. Interior designer, interior decorator are like, landscaping, movement, placement of things for aesthetic value, and you have like a reputation that is about to explode in the best way possible. You're about to make money, big checks, big money, big abundance. No, like a reputation. You're gonna have a reputation, like a reputation for something. For that reason, Spirit is preparing you for how to deal with that level of attention, for that level of exposure. That's what it is, exposure. You even have the owl here. I see the owl always. I know that people see it as like wise and sure, but I have always seen the owl as eyes watching, like things watching. Hold on, guys. Let me just turn the... My Tamagotchi is... Sorry. Yeah, eyes watching. You're also going to unlock direction. Like direction and how to and where to go to find this door. Wow. So think about like how people I don't say everybody, but a lot of people want to be famous. A lot of people want to have a reputation. A lot of people want to have mass abundance, like checks written for them. If like real estate or something that makes a lot of money, like a lot of wealth, and it's through word of mouth. A lot of people want that, right? But then there's few that get it. There's few that find it. This door is a door that a lot of people can't find. You have the key to unlock this door. I do feel, and we'll dive into this, I do feel like there's something here that you kind of have to, it's like you're gonna lose something. And by that, it could mean like privacy. It could mean like you can't just walk down the street and be unrecognized. For some of you guys that want this type of energy, you're like, well, Jess, that's a good thing. I feel you. For me, it makes that type of stuff makes me uncomfortable. You guys know me. You see my face. I've been on the internet for a long time. So as much as I love meeting you guys from BehatiLove Notes, to this day, when I walk down the street and I see someone looking at me for a long amount of time, I'm like, do they know who I am and I just don't know them? Or if it kind of makes me like, so what I've lost is that sense of like just a nameless, faceless person in the crowd. I feel like there's a chance that I could be recognized by a fellow friend that I haven't met yet. You know what I mean? You guys, so when I say you're going to lose something, I don't mean like you're going to lose something bad. Like, it's just you lose the ability to kind of like fly under the radar for the rest of your life. Someone is always going to recognize or see you or know. It could be something like you have like you put your face on a billboard on the highway and it's the branding, the marketing is just so smart that people recognize you. They're like, I know you. Or you could be like the weatherman that everybody loves. So even if you go to the beach or if you're going to go grab a coffee, it's like, oh my God, it's Dan the weatherman. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, yeah, it's gonna storm. It's like, it does seem really like harmless, but you lose this sense of facelessness that most people experience. why these eyes are on you and why they were all turned over, I don't know if you guys realize that, is because Spirit is prepping you to how to protect yourself and how to make sure that you aren't having evil eye on you when you are receiving what a lot of people wish to receive. You have Aquarius twice. Wow. This is honestly, that connects you to global connection. So you might be, guys, you're about to find out, this door is about to unlock for someone here. And if you can't resonate with this is not your pile, because this is really specific energy. You're about to you have a different idea or a different approach to something that, or just an authentic, a way that just you stand out, that makes, it's also going to be global. Wow. This is crazy. For some of you guys, it might be outside of your control, but you just are being guided, led to find this door that unlocks fame, that unlocks recognition, or unlocks tremendous wealth. Everyone might be different here. Someone here, maybe you're about to unlock fame. Someone here, but you unlock fame or recognition, but you don't unlock wealth, right? They don't always go hand in hand. Let's not assume that just because you're famous or celebrity that you're rich. Someone here is about to unlock tremendous wealth. Someone here is about to unlock massive business. Oh, look at the blue jay. So cute. Oh, they're fighting. The girls are fighting. Someone here is about to unlock subscribers or something. It could be, it's giving like YouTube or TikTok or, yeah, because you just do things differently. What you're about to unlock is the idea or the attention that gets you there. It's not something that can be faked. A lot of people who start like YouTube channels, and I'm just giving this as an example, or TikToks, they're like, okay, this person has millions of followers on their TikTok, and this is what they do. Like, they're doing what everybody else is doing, or they're leading the way. And like, so you think, okay, well, I'm going to replicate what they've done, or this person thinks that they can replicate what they've done and they'll get the same attention. But the truth is like, there's nothing authentic about your idea. You're just kind of doing what is trending right now. So maybe you'll get like 30, 20 people watching you, but it's just so overly done. So it's something about you being you. Oh, crap. The landscaper people are here. Which I love them, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing. There's something about you being you that, yeah, I want to be improbable and afraid of nothing, as if I had wings. Yeah, you guys are about to take off. You're about to lift off. I'm gonna close the window real quick. Here and now. Here and now. Some of you guys, it might be song. It's about to get really loud in here. They come in, it's Friday, and they take care of the lawn. Oh, meow. He's probably like rude. All right, let me shuffle and pull. Really interested to see what comes up for you. Ooh, of course. Toadstool, self-discovery, and awakening. Yep. This is about to be like, yeah, maturity and experience. You're going to be known for, look how everything is at the root. You're going to be known for your gift, your skill. Yeah, information, knowledge. I love the tree. This is going to be for the rest of your life. Yeah, release, letting go. It's to me, this is just connecting to the energy of the tree. For someone here, you may be working with a tree in your magic, in your intention, and it helps your reputation to be long lasting, to have longevity. Even though the Hickory card is here talking about release and letting go, I think it's just, to me, I'm intuitively getting a sense that we're talking about how the tree stands tall and lasts throughout time, generations and generations. Trees live longer than us, and I feel like your reputation, your legacy is going to be. For someone here, it's someone else's legacy or someone else's richness or wealth becomes yours. If you're thinking about creating a YouTube channel or some type of platform connected to social media, the internet, you better do it, especially if some of you guys aren't even trying. It's going to get loud. You're just going to mow the lawn. It shouldn't be too loud, though. Let me shuffle and pull the cards for you from this deck. Sorry about that, fam. I had no idea that they were... Okay, inner temple, devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Trust the niggle. What is that niggling feeling? I hate that word. Feeling trying to tell you. And then warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Yeah, you have an idea, or you have something that you're working with here that you're devoted to, or that you really like. Why am I fighting against them mowing the lawn? All right, I'll come back. He's just mowing the lawn. You see him moving over there. That's so funny. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, honeys, that was a little faster than I was expecting. But you're going to hear some printing in the background because I'm printing altar cards for my sacred anointing ritual box, which I don't know if I said this, but it's actually inspired this reading today. But anyways, diving further into this, what you are unlocking, warrior woman, inner temple, and trust that little nudge. With these cards, I'm really getting a strong sense that someone here has a really great idea, or they're being called to move in a way that is authentic to them. Why? Because you have Aquarius. I didn't know if I get to show you guys this clearly, but you have Aquarius 2 times in your charms. Aquarius here, black, and Aquarius here, white. So both sides of you need to be honored. The masculine, the feminine, the shadow, the light. They need to be honored in the most authentic way. They are not afraid to dance to the beat of their own drum, to do things their way, to do things the way that makes sense to them, that honors who they are authentically, intuitively. Ooh, I just saw pagan towing just drove right by, like pagan. So for some of you guys, this is about diving into your ritual, working your magic for what it is that you want. For those of you guys that feel shameful or feel shy to ask for attention or recognition or success along your journey, you have to understand that it doesn't seem like it's coming from a selfish place. Like, you're not asking because you are egotistical or narcissistic. You realize that the more people that hear your idea or hear the call or follow you or listen to you, they will be led in a direction that activates them to be empowered too in some way. For some of you guys, it reminds me of like YouTubers back in the day when they were just like, listen, I'm going to, do makeup reviews for women who have dark skin. It's not that person is starting their YouTube channel because they want to be front and center and look at me because I'm so beautiful. They started that YouTube channel because there was no voice for dark skinned women at that time. And it was those many voices that were called up to talk about, like, listen, we want high quality makeup too. We will pay. Like, don't overlook us. And then all of a sudden the brands are like, oh, and of course they're going to follow where the money is. They're like, oh, we can make a lot of money here, but we were overlooked for so long. So anyway, those that are able to be front and center and be fearless and bold and just answer that call, you are encouraged to do so. It's going to be the thing that you are passionate about. It's going to be the thing that you can't stop talking about. You may not even try to do it for attention. It's kind of like how with me in BehatiLife, I didn't start the YouTube channel because I wanted to put myself out there or to be popular or whatever. I actually am the opposite. I hide. I'm someone who hides. I couldn't stop talking about astrology. I couldn't stop talking about my intuition. The message that fell into my spirit would not leave me until I spoke it out loud. And then when I said what I had to say, there was relief, and people started to know me for my reputation of being like, yo, this girl does not miss. This girl is the real deal. She is silly. She is small. She is strong-willed. she is imperfect, or she is all of these things, whatever. But this girl does not miss, and I will keep coming back. I will keep listening. I'll tell my friends, I'll tell this, and it was word of mouth. So you are being emboldened right now to listen to what it is that you are most devoted to. And Spirit is leading you to that tiny little door that is hidden, that most people will not be able to find it, and they can't find it for a reason, because the level of influence that they would have if they found that door, and if they were able to receive popularity or wealth or recognition or attention to the extent that you will, is something that they could misuse and abuse. It could be used as a weapon. So that's why I feel like with maturity and experience here, that's why this card is here. Because this isn't something that everybody gets to experience or everybody gets to have. They want it. A lot of people want it, but then not everybody gets it. Some of you guys will be sharing information, knowledge, wealth. You could be a teacher, an advocate, an adversary that like people know they have an excellent reputation. Let me go ahead and shuffle on this deck here, because I don't think I did this deck yet. Maintain hope. Face your fears. Some of you guys don't want to be seen. I feel you. I'm the same way. I'm very, very shy at heart. Ooh. Oh, yep. Growth and abundance. That literally nails it. Growth and abundance. And then at the very bottom of the deck, you have the redwood tree, which is so interesting. Ancient teachings. So I just feel like this reputation that you have is going to be lasting, long lasting. It's not going to be something that comes in and flows out. It's not like you're going to be like, what do they say? 60 seconds of fame, or however many seconds. It's a long reputation. Also, I just want to share this with you because some of you guys, like, sure, imposter syndrome is one thing, but think about me and my journey. You know what I mean? And I say this to encourage you. Like, no one expects you. Well, if people do expect you to be perfect, you don't have to be perfect. You can be you. Like, you are encouraged to be you. And you are going to, you have to be spiritually strong to sometimes be in the limelight, especially these days, because people can be ruthless sometimes. But you're going to find a way to balance that and continue to show up as yourself, regardless of the journey. Like, you know, I've had my moments where I was, you know, feeling like on top of the game and everybody was happy with me. And then there were moments where I said the wrong thing, or I was so delayed in my orders. I was just crashing behind the scenes in my life, you know, you guys know. And I still showed up years later. Do I have a sparkling, you know, perfect track? You know, no, I'm human. And I just think that for you guys, that growth and abundance is not something to fear. It's because you're not perfect. Growth and abundance comes with being imperfect and still showing up regardless, because you do have good intentions. You are a gifted person. You do what it takes. You do show up. And you have knowledge or information or awareness or a gift or a voice or a perspective that is unique and is needed. So if that's something that's stopping you, because I do want to call you guys, like, you had all of these eyes were turned over. It was like you were afraid to be seen or afraid to see yourself in this new light, because the mirror is upside down again. But you have the scarab beetle, and the scarab beetle is a powerful totem of, I'm following the call of the stars, and there's a part of you that will be a star in some way. And that sounds so dramatic, but I really feel someone is you're gonna have to kind of prepare for attention or recognition in some shape or form. You do have stars in here too. For someone here, look, fearless. Oh my goodness. Look at these charms here. Yep. You have the judgment charm. You have the high priestess charm. You have the Hangman, someone, but reversed. Someone here is no longer suspended or waiting. It is time. It's happening. Also, at the very beginning, I don't know if you guys remember this, but I started kind of like giggling to myself a little bit because I saw the knife here. And I thought about, like, if for those of you guys that are going to be in the limelight, you know, you have to kind of prepare for that thing too, where there's people who watch, right? And a lot of people are good people, and a lot of people have darkness, and they see you, they like you, they get attached to you or attracted to you. And the knife reminded me of, like, I will cut you. Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh, look at the star says just for you. Like, this is such a special little charm, in my opinion. It's so small, so tiny, so unique. But I just feel like you're gonna know how to handle this. You're equipped to handle this. You're being equipped to handle this. And remember me. Remember me when you make it big. Or for some of you guys, you have made it big already. What is this? I've never seen this charm before. Oh, it's milk. Lovely. Interesting. Yeah, someone is about to be loaded, though. I'm seeing a lot of money. See? All right, am I missing anything here? Let me see. I do want to shuffle from this deck for you guys. Ooh! Wow, I didn't even get to choose that. You have the love card here, but I see this as, it could be relationships, but I see this as doing what it is that you love, or like your love helping you to, wow, gratitude, companionship, and creative blocks. I feel like you guys are just, that's one way to unlock this energy, is to express gratitude for the journey, every single aspect of the journey. Even the parts of you that are like, oh my God, I have shame here. I wish if I would have known, I would have done this differently. If I would have done this, I would have done this. No, you're learning, and it's okay. For someone here, you do have companionship here. So interesting. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe you've had a block to love, and all of a sudden you're getting thrust into being seen by the person that is maybe they're famous, maybe they're rich, maybe they're loaded, and they love you. Have you guys ever read the book Crazy Rich Asians, or watched the movie? It's a really good movie. I really loved the book too. It's such an escape from the world. It's pretty much about this young lady, who is from humble beginnings, and she lives with her mother, and who's a single mama, and she meets this guy. She falls in love with this guy, and he starts to court her. They're dating a little bit, and he invites her on these little trips and stuff, and then she starts realizing, yo, this dude is, something is abnormal about him, and he ends up being like this really well known for his wealth man. I think he's from Singapore, but he's just so humble and so kind and so like genuine, and but everybody knows him and his family because they're like crazy loaded, and she's being introduced to his world. And it's like all these other girls or women, young ladies, who are like maybe make more sense to be someone that he would pick, because they have ancestry that kind of matches, or a background that kind of matches, and wealth that matches his. He doesn't want them though. He wants her because of her heart and because she just stands out. That's what it's giving. It's giving Crazy Rich Asians, and I love that book and I love that movie. If you can watch the movie, do it. If I had to recommend anything from my shop, I would recommend the Bird of Paradise, because it fosters self-worth, abundance, gratitude, appreciation, joy, laughter, fun, freedom, abundance in those ways. And for those of you guys that are signed up for the Anointing Ritual Oil, you're about to get the unlocking oil shortly. I'm about to create it. So you'll receive that in your hands. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to connect and channel with your energy. It was a a real blessing to be able to connect with you. Thank you to Spirit for challenging me and allowing me to use my gifts in a way that is positive, constructive, and helpful. I love this space. I love that you called me into this place. I love that you allow me to inspire others to do the same in their life. And I set the intention that you give them the boldness, the courageousness that they need to follow their intuition, follow their ideas, to be authentically themselves, to show up, allow themselves to be seen by the world, protect them while all eyes are on them, protect their wealth, protect their prosperity, protect their growth, their abundance. Let them know how to handle this magnitude of greatness and wealth and attention and reputation that is clearly you are ushering them into. Guide them, guide them, guide them. Let them find this tiny little door that is hidden from the rest of the world that is calling their name. Their name is written on the doorknob. I'm sending you guys all of my love. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.